Hey everybody, I'm sure you've seen me post this little teaser picture of PorkChop on the CYD, and I, I gotta admit, I'm having a little bit of fun with this. It's pretty simple to flash. All you gotta do is follow the README. I was in one of Cal's lives yesterday, and he mentioned somebody ported PorkChop for the CYD, and I told him, I was like, man, I gotta get a hold of this. So he got me connected with Zom, which is XOMBI3 on GitHub, and he goes by Original Zom on YouTube. So he's got PorkChop CYD port that has already been blessed by the original project dev, and this is a super exciting project, especially for the CYD, which has been blowing up lately. And if you're unfamiliar with PorkChop, it's a Wi-Fi security research tool. It does passive scanning, deauth, handshake captures. It does war driving. It does fake beacon injections. The first time I was introduced to it was on the Cardputer ADV. And speaking of, I think Talking Sasquatch has a pretty good video on that one as well. So if you want to learn more about PorkChop, head on over to his video. So it tells you the requirements. Of course, you're going to need a CYD. You're going to need where am I at? Oh yeah, you're going to need this software right here, and it's pretty straightforward. Step by step, it tells you everything. Make sure you change your board settings. I think the only one I really had to change was this one though. But it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, like what, 8 times already in this video. Here's your pin map. It goes over the modes. It explains a little bit about each mode, and he's actually, as I'm making this video, he is still doing updates and upgrades to this firmware, and I'm gonna try to walk you through a little bit of it if I can get a good see if you can see it there. That's about as best as I can get it. So oink mode, which does the deauth, and it does the capturing of the EAPOLs. Do no ham, which is just a passive scan. It doesn't do anything. It just scans it. Here's your war driving. But I don't have GPS really hooked up to this yet, so the controls get a little bit, takes a little bit getting used to. You got up, down, and you have middle. Here's if you had your BLE notifications. Bacon mode, where it does fake beacon injection. Here's an RF spectrum little graph here. It's pretty neat to look at. Let's see here. Go down to settings, which tells you what themes on there. Nothing too special there, but if you had API keys or whatever, you add that in the serial monitor. Here's the credits. Oh, I accidentally changed the theme. Well, there you go. Now you can see theme changes. Let's see if I can find one. Makes this screen, I just click and hold the center, but I'm still getting used to this. Maybe I should just use my thumb. Seems like my thumb's easier to... That one's kind of better to see. Anyway, swine stats, diagnostics. So what's next? Just running through here, just showing you a quick little bit. Oh, and you can also view, you can control it from a web browser. So if I tap, whoops, I did it wrong. Should follow instructions. So if tap start, all right, well, I tapped it. All right, there we go. So now it's running to broadcast an SSID called PorkChop, no password. And when you get into it, you just browse to that IP, and there you have it. This is just a quick rundown. I want to do a lot more videos on this because, I mean, this is just a $15 little device, and it's got so much potential. And I am glad to see developers are taking advantage of this, and I'm excited to see what else happens. So thanks for watching.